Well, we had our very first event called Pop Culture Power Show. It is an annual event. Of course, this was our first one. It's a show that has predominantly a lot of comic book guests, cosplayers, cosplay contests, lots of exhibitors, comic book exhibitors, toy exhibitors, Funko Pop exhibitors, t-shirts, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, anime, just almost anything that you could think of. We had at the Stafford Center. It came from just an idea from a friend who was going to do it himself, but he just didn't have the manpower, time, and resources to do it. So I took it upon myself to do it because I knew that this was something that I can do because I'm very familiar with the pop culture world, especially comics. But I actually enjoy seeing people having fun. And so I know that I could provide that type of service to people. So I went and just had this idea and got a lineup of comic creators and actors to bring the show together, something I thought was kind of lacking in Houston and Stafford, so that was kind of the motivation to do it. It's very satisfying to see kind of the fruit of your labor. What's being done in Houston, other cities can be done in Stafford, and that's kind of a goal of mine. I would like to have the entire Stafford Center, because this year we only had half of it. So in the future, we would like to have the whole Stafford Center and do this at least once a year. If things go well enough, we may be able to do it twice a year. It's very challenging. It's really extended my capacity and everybody else's. There's a huge learning curve. But friends, family, volunteers, everybody kind of really came together to make this happen. I tell everybody this all the time. I can't do it without them, and that's very true. So I really owe everything to them because, you know, I have an idea, I have the vision, the dream, but everybody else kind of makes it a reality. For some people, it's the guests that are brought here. For other people, it's just the overall experience. And the last one I would probably have to say is just seeing a large body of exhibitors and vendors there at one time with things that you might not never see in other places, because we actually have several exhibitors that came from Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, just to come to the Stafford Center and do this. So they brought like some unique things that I don't think other people have seen in Stafford or Houston area. Check us out at PWR Shows with an S, pwrshows.com. All of our social media links are at PWR Shows. We're actually trying to inform people even now for next year, but I think there's a lot to offer. Like it's just a really good experience, a really good time. Things that you meet people and you have an experience that you wouldn't have anywhere else. First, I want to thank God, because if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be able to do this. I want to thank my wife, my staff, all the volunteers, the city of Stafford, just everybody that helped us out, all the fans, of course, for being there, for believing in it, buying into it, and, you know, coming to enjoy the overall experience.